That's right, we're the fastest growing YouTube channel for advisors. On today's broadcast, Morningstar acquires ByAllAccounts for $28 million. How this deal might shake up the account aggregation marketplace. The SEC issues new guidance on social media and the testimonial rule. Find out what you can and can't do online regarding client testimonials. And Wealthfront raises another $35 million in venture capital. Are you ready to take on the new technology funded by this war chest? So get ready, FPPad Bits and Bytes begins now. Hey everyone, I'm Bill Winterberg and thank you for joining me for this week's Technology News broadcast. Today's episode is brought to you by My Virtual COO, a leading practice management firm that helps advisors free up time so they can devote their energy to mission-critical, profitable, and enjoyable activities. To find out how you can implement a lean operations plan, download their latest white paper titled The Lean Solution to Becoming a More Profitable, High-Growth Advisory Firm by visiting fppad.com/myvirtualcoo. Leading off this week is an announcement from Morningstar that the company just acquired account aggregation provider ByAllAccounts for $28 million. For over a decade, ByAllAccounts has been feeding, scraping, and otherwise aggregating account data for held-away 401ks, annuities, 529 plans, and any other accounts not held at an advisor's custodian of choice. Account aggregation makes it possible to generate net worth, asset allocation, and other reports that accurately reflect a client's total portfolio, not just for those assets held with one custodian. But ByAllAccounts goes one step further by providing reconciliation-ready data, meaning advisors can import transactions into their portfolio management software of choice and actually generate performance reports for client portfolios. The only other provider of reconciliation-ready data is Accumulate, formerly Advisor Exchange. So essentially, these two hold a monopoly in this space, leading me to wonder why ByAllAccounts would be willing to be acquired by Morningstar at this point in time. There certainly are other aggregation options from Yodlee and Intuit, gaining traction among RIAs, but they only provide holding and balance information and not reconciliation-ready data needed for performance reports. James Carney, president and CEO of ByAllAccounts, wrote in an email to customers that for now it's business as usual. So stay tuned to see how this acquisition may alter the playing field in the account aggregation market. Links to the acquisition announcement are listed at fppad.com/127 along with this week's top stories. Next is an update from the SEC, who this week issued guidance number 2014-4 on the testimonial rule and the use of social media. There's a lot to this new guidance, but from a technology perspective, it clears the way for advisors to link their website and social media profiles to independent online review sites like Yelp, Angie's List, or even WalletHub.com without violating the prohibition against testimonials. Now, you can't copy and paste select reviews from those sites and post them to your website. You have to copy all of the reviews together, but that requires too much ongoing maintenance to keep up to date. Instead, you can embed widgets from sites like Yelp that display your average rating from all reviews. And since those widgets stay updated in real time, there's no ongoing maintenance required on your part once you've embedded the code on your website. Also, the SEC's guidance clarified that you can include a partial list of clients on your social media profiles without triggering the testimonial rule, as long as the list doesn't highlight your client's experience or endorsement of you as an advisor. Just take a look at Wealthfront's website, which was just updated to include photos of 16 influential investors from Silicon Valley. You can employ the same tactic if you think posting photos of some of your clients online will help you win future business. And how does the new guidance affect LinkedIn? It's clear that LinkedIn recommendations and endorsements still remain off limits to advisors, as you control what does and does not appear publicly next to your profile. That control can lead to cherry-picking recommendations, which is a definite no-no under the SEC's guidance. To read the full guidance from the SEC, as well as get details on embedding a Yelp widget on your website, visit fppad.com/127 for the links to this week's top stories. And speaking of Wealthfront, this week's final story highlights the automated investment services' latest round of venture capital, as the company raised $35 million, led by Index Ventures and Ribbit Capital. Wealthfront also updated its Form ADV Part 2, as the company now manages over $800 million in assets on behalf of its users. This brings the company's total funding to $65 million, surpassing Personal Capital's $54 million, which is a significant war chest to pay for additional development and new tools and techniques to further reduce the cost of managing investment portfolios. This places even more pricing pressure on advisors who charge high fees exclusively for their own investment management services and nothing else. So if you're not making investments in your own technology or don't clearly differentiate how the services you offer involve a lot more than just investment management, the time to start doing so is right now. For more details on Wealthfront's latest funding, as well as the rest of the stories covered this week, visit fppad.com/127 for the links. Remember, Bits and Bytes would not exist without the support of our sponsors. So visit My Virtual COO to learn how you can implement a lean operations plan for your business. Visit fppad.com/myvirtualcoo to download their new white paper for free. Are you using account aggregation to monitor your clients' portfolios? Are you going to start using Yelp for your business reviews? I want to know. Send me a message on Twitter using @BillWinterberg or search for me on Google+. For FPPad.com, I'm Bill Winterberg. See you next time. Account aggregation makes it possible to generate net worth, asset allocation, and other reports that accurately. So visit My Virtual COO to learn how you can implement a lean operations plan for your business. That's a tough one to say. That one was a keeper.